what it was. You know who it is, and you tuned in with Priceless Knowledge yourself, and I came to bring you a little cosmic insight this evening. Hey, it's November 19th, 2020, and we got the moon in Aquarius, y'all. And before I get into that, what is the moon? The moon is our emotional nature. It's our instinctive awareness. It is how we feel. It can represent the relationship with our mother. The moon is the closest celestial body to Earth in the solar system, and it really has the strongest influence on us on a day-to-day basis in our moods and our personality. The moon, it only takes 28 days to traverse the whole zodiac, and it only spends about 2.5 days in each sign. And so, what's the meaning of the sign Aquarius? Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. It rules the 11th house. It's co-ruled by both Saturn and Uranus. It rules the shins, and its symbol is the water bearer. The mantra, for Aquarius, to me, is I know. And this year is fixed air. And Aquarius energy, for me, is all about social conscience and individuality. Aquarius energy is tasked to make the world a better place, and it goes about it by being extremely visionary and pioneering and engaging others in the process. Definitely being extremely friendly. It's about the collective. Wherever Aquarius shows up, it's going to stand out and lead the way to a better tomorrow through quantum leaps. It's about quirky authenticity and electric energy, with Uranus, and exploring new ways to advance the world. Being the water bearer, Aquarius energy is kind of about putting your feelings to the side and getting things done. And it's all about logic. Pisces, it wants to internalize. And, Aquarius wants to rationalize. But the thing is, Aquarius energy isn't rational. And it's the polar opposite of Leo energy. And so, we have the moon in Aquarius now. It's right now probably about 1 degree of Aquarius. And so when the moon comes into Aquarius, emotional issues are often brushed to the side in favor of the intellectual and the abstract. And this can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you are and the circumstances that you've put yourself in this life. But this focus on logic, it most definitely cools the emotional temperature, which is pretty helpful, in these hectic and overwhelming times that we in right now, collectively. And at the same time, though, during Aquarius moon, it's really hard to deal with emotional issues because we really tend to ignore them and let shit fester instead. And on the plus side, the energy of this transit is definitely gregarious, good-hearted, friendly. Aquarius is highly idealistic air, and it seeks pioneering and futuristic solutions to humanity's problems. And in this case, Aquarius moon is visionary, helping drive towards progress, especially like environmentally and technologically. And just remember that this, with Aquarius moon, this can really come at a personal cost, because emotional aloofness that comes with this energy can be difficult to deal with for a lot of us. Especially when you have close personal relationships, and couple that with the demand for independence and freedom that comes with it. This particular transit, it's going to be really rough on romance. Cause, when Aquarius moon is in transit, it makes a colder and more scientifically detached emotional nature come to the surface. The collective would likely be feeling the need to break free from emotional ties and poignant, intense exchanges. And when the moon is in Aquarius, remember, the water bearer filters all emotion through logic. And there will also be a strong need to socialize and get all our friends together. Aquarius likes to plan the party in a way. And for the next few days, innovation is the key word. But let's not forget home. You know, Aquarius is all about conquering the world and pioneering, but let's not forget home, y'all, for these next couple days. Because, it's people that love you. Sometimes you got to care about the people that love you. It ain't all about the crowd. But when the moon is in Aquarius, it kind of is. And so this has been some priceless knowledge of self, y'all. If you're fruiting with me, please like, share, and subscribe. Wherever we got the moon in transit, man, hey, you can deal with it. But just because you built like that don't mean you have to build like that. If you're interested in any astrological readings, please hit me up in the comments below or email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. Hey, man, I appreciate the support.